We got some interesting new characters in My Hero Academia with Ms. Joke, who's constantly throwing jokes, and it's obvious she has a thing for Aizawa because she keeps like proposing or asking him out on dates, which I thought was pretty funny. Man, this chapter was pretty interesting with the new characters from the new students, and I'm really loving this atmosphere and the build-up to this coming test. Man, so you have all the rest of the students outside of UA from different schools, some who are at the level of UA, who are introducing themselves to the classmates, and they're like really nice, super fun. They look up to them, they ask for autographs. You have this one character, I don't remember his name right now. We don't know anything about his power. They didn't build him up, but he's like super nice. He's like shaking their hands. He's like, oh, I look up to you, da 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 da, yada yada. Midoriya, you know, he shakes his hand. He tries to shake Bakugo's hand, and Bakugo's like, oh, fuck off. And he walks away, and then this guy's like, oh, your words do not match the look on your face. In other words, I think this guy understands, he can tell that Bakugo is a little nervous, or like not nervous, but he understands the situation of this test. Bakugo is very well aware how strong these people can be and how like intense this test is going to be, because even later on he realizes, when he finds out the rules of this test, he says, man, these tests, they blow the water out of the entrance exam back in UA. And he's intense. Bakugo is ready, you know, he's all fired up for this. He understands the situation. So I like the little interaction where he tells him to fuck off, but he's basically doing it as protection for that he doesn't show them that he's a little like aware how powerful these guys are. And that's how Bakugo's always been. I like that. I thought that was really funny. Bakugo, he's like top 5 favorite character for me. So, and then in the rest of this chapter, you have the students pretty much feeling like celebrities. It's almost like a false sense of security for them. Maybe that was the whole point of everyone being so fond of them and so nice to them, where it's almost like you understand this is a test, but you kind of your brain automatically goes into a false sense of security when you feel like you're a celebrity around here. But you shouldn't think that way, because if you're a celebrity here, that means you're going to be the most targeted. And that's what this chapter basically leads into. We have like 15, like thousands of students coming in, and we see them, they're at the little, they're at this, they're at the big meeting with the person. He's all sleepy. He's like giving out the rules, and you pretty much know that they're gonna do something to trim down the numbers, because that's always been the case for any shonen tournament of some sort. You know, it's always the case where pretty much all your favorite characters, all your strongest characters are gonna get in. Maybe one character who's your favorite character might get out, and then you get a couple mysterious characters that we haven't known yet coming in, who's gonna be like a surprise factor or a shock value, and then possibly there might be some fucking mole in this tournament who's working with the villain on the outside, and we might get some battle. So it kind of sounds like the tuning exams, but I'm pretty sure they're going to add a twist to it, and I'm really looking forward to that. So the rules are, all the schools have balls, right? And they each have a target on their plate. They have 3 targets. If you get hit by the ball on each target, you're out. And if you're able to get 2 people out, that's 2 takedowns. And if you can get that, you pass to the exam. And the first 100 people who get in there are the ones who are going to advance to the real test, to the real examination. And so basically it's like a 5% passing rate, which is pretty insane. So this is them trimming down the numbers so this arc doesn't get like dragged on like crazy, because like 1,000 students, that's way too fucking much. So here's the thing that's interesting about Midoriya. He shows that he's able to be a capable leader, you know, a capable leader. He starts giving his ideas. He says, oh, we should be in a group, and people follow him. Which normally I would agree with him for them to be in a group, because it's all about schools going against schools. But Bakugo and Todoroki, they're like, fuck that, we're out. We're going out. We don't want to show our powers, so we're alone. We got this. And so I'm thinking, why would you do that? You know, it'd be better in a group if you're going against other groups. But then we find out that what the whole students are going to be doing is called the UA crushing, where the only school that doesn't have the advantage of no one knowing your quirks is UA, because they had the tournament earlier, you know, the school festival, and everyone is jumping on them, the whole group. And that's what I'm thinking. Maybe it was better for everyone to go solo, so you can go hide somewhere, because now that you're in a group and everyone knows who you are and everyone knows your quirks, everyone's just going to come after you, because they know their weaknesses, your strengths, and on top of that, they know they know you're the strongest of this entire fucking country. Maybe next to the other school that rivals them, this is an opportunity for them to take out the competition. Because yeah, they may look up to them, they're very fond of them, but they understand, that's why they understand more than anything that they are fucking powerful, and they need to get them out of there as soon as possible if this person wants to get a license to be a hero. And so we get Aizo, when we switch to a scene with Aizo, we're just talking about, listen, we're looking ahead. I didn't tell them anything because this is a situation they might have to face in the real life. I'm not going to tell them that there's a UA crushing, because you never know when they're going to have to face undaunted odds against each other. You know what I mean? And so he's like, we're looking ahead. That's the type of school we are. That's why we've been so successful. It doesn't matter who they're going up against. All they have to do is knock down the obstacles. So I really like that. You know, the characterization is always good with these chapters, always good stories. You know, the plot progressions, the understanding, character development. It was a good chapter. I'll give it a 3.8 out of 5 stars. Whatever. Fan art out. Hope you guys like the review. Have a good day.